Good morning, stars. It's your boy Lava Tyrant, and welcome back to the Mahagiri region, the series where I make some really cool fakemon that you guys enjoy a lot, hopefully. Well, today's video is something that I have been teasing. There was a teaser video for this video, and if you saw it, I think you will already know today's video is going to be about the legendaries. That's right, the two legendaries of the Mahagiri region are going to be shown off in this video, and I am way too hyped for this, but hopefully you guys enjoy this video as much as I had enjoyment in making this video. So yeah, today we are going to be discussing the two main legendaries of the Pokemon Divine Chaos games. They're not games, but still. Um, so as the name suggests, there are two legendaries. So Divine Chaos, I think you can put two and two together. But these are some really cool designs. They look like legendaries. I'm pretty happy with them, and I can't wait to show them off. You guys may already know one of them because I did show one off in the teaser video for this video. So that is the first one that I'm going to be showing in this video, and I hope you guys enjoy that. So if you do, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of when another episode comes out. Another thing I want to mention, this region will not have two legendaries. It will have more, but for today's video, we're only going to be discussing two legendaries, aka the main ones. So without further ado, let's get into the box art legendary of the Mahagiri region. Say hello to Unidaru, aka the box art legendary of the Mahagiri region games, aka Pushpath. So you might be confused at why this fakemon has two names. Well, in Indian mythology, most gods are referred to with two names instead of one. So I wanted to show that off in this region as well by making it so that this fakemon actually has two names. One used in the current era, which is Unidaru, and one that was used by the ancient Mahagirians, aka Pushpath. So yeah, if you haven't realized yet, this is actually based off of the Harappan civilization, or Harappa in general, or the Indus Valley civilization, as most of you will know it, aka one of the oldest civilizations in the entirety of the world. So this specific fakemon is based off of one of the seals found in the dig sites of those places, where this one is based off of the unicorn seal, which is very unknown as to what the creature actually is in the seal, because no one really knows. No unicorns really exist. But yeah, this one I sort of inspired from a rhino basically, but it can't be a rhino technically because we all have a rhino starter. So I made it sort of a mixture of a rhino and a unicorn. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this, and this is probably one of the cooler legendaries that I have designed in my lifetime. So yeah, here is Unidaru. Unidaru. It is said that this Pokemon was the first to find and settle down at the Mahagiri region. It was the ancient protector of the region and the archaic Blue Lotus. So if you haven't seen the teaser, you wouldn't really understand what this Blue Lotus is. Basically, it's sort of this Deus Ex Machina kind of thing. It's sort of like the orbs in Hoenn, where they are related to the two legendaries. So the Blue Lotus itself is this archaic source of power that is the only type of lotus. This is the only Blue Lotus of Mahagiri. This is like a very ancient one, and it is like grown in this temple where you can find the statues of Unidaru and the other fakemon that is going to be in this video in a moment. Basically, a long time ago, if you didn't see the teaser, I'm just going to give you another rundown. A long time ago, these two legendaries fought along with humans, and it all ended with the power of the Blue Lotus corrupting and it sort of breaking, sort of. Basically, it lost a petal, which sent out this wave which froze these legendaries into place, turned them into stone, and gave the Pokemon of the Mahagiri region the ability to shift, which is the this fan made this thing, this games, this regions, sorry, which is this region's mechanic, the new mechanic, new gimmick, which is shifting into their ancient forms, and that power was gained from the Blue Lotus. So yeah, that's why the Blue Lotus is going to play a huge role in the entirety of this storyline. And this Pokemon used to be the protector of the Blue Lotus and the Mahagiri region as a whole. So yeah, I also do hope to make some sort of project after the Mahagiri region, which is going to be like Legends Arceus, or like in this case, Legends Unidaru. I'll just give an example where we explore the ancient mythology of the Mahagiri region. I think that will be fun, but obviously not at the moment. I want to get this series over with, and maybe that will be a thing eventually. So yeah, hope you guys like Unidaru, and now let's get into the second main legendary of the Mahagiri region, and I'm really happy with this one, so let's go. Say hello to Sultavia. This is going to be the main adversary legendary, basically the legendary that the evil team is after, but it's technically not an evil legendary because it's really benevolent instead of being evil per se. But if you couldn't tell, which you probably couldn't, this Pokemon is based off of all of the invaders of India, because India used to be a hotspot for invasions. And yeah, so this one specifically, the design is more or less based off of the Mughals specifically, because you can tell it's a hawk. Jahangir was a king of the Mughals, and he was a person who, had hawk pets. He trained hawks, I'm fairly sure. Also, his the Fakemon's head is shaped like the thingies that they wore, and the place where the gem is placed is actually kind of where the Kohinoor was placed, which, if you don't know, is a very elusive diamond from India, which currently belongs to the British. If you want to know more about that, I suggest you search it up, but you probably do, let's be honest. So yeah, I'm very happy with this one. This Pokemon is also known as the Great Invader, as I mentioned in the teaser. So yeah, this guy is going to be pretty cool and pretty much one of the main focuses of the main lore, along with Unidaru, obviously. And like I said, the evil team will be after this one to conquer all of Mahagiri and then the world. Sultavia. It is said that this Pokemon invaded the Mahagiri region in ancient times to use the power of the archaic Blue Lotus for its own benefit. That is why it is known as the Great Invader. Well, even though it sort of suggests that, it took the power of the Blue Lotus to, become stronger and destroy things, it really didn't. All it wanted to do was protect its people and give its people some place to be, like, safe. And the bird found the power of the Blue Lotus intriguing, and actually wanted to know more about it, and wanted its people to know more about it. But unfortunately, Mahagiri was already occupied with people, so that is where the problem occurred. And yeah, that's mainly where the conflict happened, with one of the first wars of Mahagiri. So that's why it is pretty weird how it happened. But yeah, it really wasn't Sultavia's fault. It was actually just coincidentally, like, just problems, basically. um, so yeah, that's exactly why Sultavia is more of an adversary fakemon instead of an evil fakemon. I'm saying fakemon, but you know what I mean. It's not really those in the on your nose evil fakemon. Sorry, Pokemon like Eternatus or Necrozma, where they're like, yeah, these people are evil. You shouldn't trust them. They should burn in burn in the freaking Giratina area. What is it? I don't remember. I'm sorry, but this one is actually more or less helpful, and that's why it's sort of, when you get to catch it, it's like, yeah, it really doesn't have a problem with it. It just wants to know more about the Blue Lotus. So yeah, there will be probably an extensive post game about this specific Fakemon. So yeah, I'm still planning out most of the lore as we speak, but there will be lore videos this year, hopefully, and there you'll get bigger explanations. Now let's get into a segment where I talk about the problem with Team Maraud, aka the evil team that I was teasing. So yeah. So, Team Maraud, there are basically the evil team of the Mahagiri region. Now, I'm not showing any of the trainers yet because I haven't designed any yet, but I've planned them and they're going to be coming soon. But I am currently showing the logo of Team Maraud, and basically the deal with Team Maraud is they want to take over the world, want to take over Mahagiri, blah blah blah, and they want to use the power of the Arcade Blue Lotus, the Deus Ex Machina, and use it to basically just take control of every region, specifically Galar, because they have a really weird grudge against Galar, and it's not something I'm making up, even though it technically is, but this is very canon. But they have a certain grudge against Galar, so they are like, once Mahagiri is done, they're going to go to Galar. But what they specifically want is to catch Sultavia and use its power along with the Blue Lotus to take over other regions. But what they don't realize, even though they are direct descendants of the people of Sultavia, the people led by Sultavia to Mahagiri, what they don't realize is what Sultavia originally wanted was to protect its people and just enlighten them about the Blue Lotus, and that's it, and just give them a safer place to live. But what they think happened was their people just came to Mahagiri, marauded it, or invaded it, and wanted to take power from the Blue Lotus and use it to take over the world. And they want to carry that on. And even though that's not what happened, that's what they think happened, and that's why these people are actually evil and not adversaries like I don't know, like Sultavia. I mean, um, in case of that, like, Sultavia is obviously an adversary, not an enemy, more like a frenemy, you could say. Uh, but these people are like really bad, and they are best to be stayed away from. But obviously, you can't do that. You're the protagonist. So yeah, that's basically the deal with Team Maraud. Hopefully that clears that up. And now let's get on to the outro of this video. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys like the brand new designs of the Legendaries. And now that the Legendaries are here, since these are sort of the opposite Legendaries, not that this would be separate games, it's Pokemon Divine Chaos, that's it. But since we have the two Legendaries, I want you guys to tell me, which legendary do you guys want on your team? Personally, I would go with Sultavia because I think that design looks cooler, but it's up to you guys what you guys pick. I personally like both of them, Sultavia a bit more personally because I like how it turned out. But just let me know in the comment section below which one would be on your team. And also, I really would suggest, if you haven't already, go check out the entire playlist of the Mahagiri Region series, because there you can find the entirety of the series, and if you have missed any episodes or the teaser for this video, you can go check those out, because there's a bunch of lore stuff in there and a bunch of cool stuff, a bunch of cool designs. And yeah, if you haven't checked that out already, it will be linked in the description. And so, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified of when the next Mahagiri Region video comes out. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.